All right, welcome back everyone to another episode of SevTech Ages. I hope y'all are doing okay, and I hope you are ready for another episode. So I believe this might be episode 26. I'm not good with remembering the numbers, and it's been a couple of days since I last recorded an episode. So we're gonna hop right into it today. I did do a little prep work ahead of time. Let's get out of this mode. So what we are going to do today, well, let me first start off where we last left. So before, we were in the Between Lands, and we were grabbing some stuff to get our smeltery up and going. We do have that up and going downstairs now, and I'll show that to you in just a minute. But we are switching gears today, and we are going to start going down this path with Astral Sorcery, because this is the path that it wants us to go down to progress to the next age, and we've already completed a bunch of stuff in here. Now, I had mentioned that I do want to complete a lot of stuff in the Between Lands because there's a lot of options for it. But for right now, I figured it would be good to go with Astral Sorcery because I feel like we just need to progress just a teeny bit more on this side before we start taking on some of the harder stuff in the Between Lands. So I at least want to start down this path a little bit. And I figured, why not do that today? So we need to acquire a constellation paper to fill the information in your Astral Sorcery journal. Right-click while holding the Astral Sorcery journal to store your constellation paper to save space. So basically we need to make this paper, and the way we do it is just like this. So we need to go over to our altar, and we got to throw 2 pieces of gold, 4 things of aquamarine, which we should have downstairs, 1 piece of parchment, and then 2 rock crystals. So I whipped up a bunch of paper, which actually ended up being a progression anyway. Where was that at? Oh, right here. Paper, please. I could show you really quick how I made this. I went with the stage 2 one. There's also stage 1 if you wanted to. And either way, you make parchment. You need 4 to make 1 parchment. So you take 4 papers around an aquamarine. You get paper by taking pulp and drying it on a drying rack. Pulp is gotten either these ways within a crafting table, or if you use a wooden basin, which is what I used because it goes a lot quicker, 1 bucket of water, 3 sawdust, and 1 glue. Not a bad recipe to do, and I was easily able to get 9 pieces of paper for mine. Now you can do the washi, and this is through the mulberry way, which we've done before. It's just a little bit more, and you do have to have mulberry bark to do it. Let's try to sleep through this night. You gonna let us sleep? Hopefully it'll get rid of this rain as well. Maybe not. It's still raining. Oh, it's clearing up. Perfect. So that is the plan for today. Now, I also wanted to show you guys, which I don't, where did I stick those bad boys? Do I have it on my inventory? Oh, I need to put my helmet back on for sure. I don't believe I showed this in the end of the last episode, but I found out something quite interesting. A recipe for this Lapis Carrot. And basically, let me see if I can, so this is how it's made. Just a carrot with some lapis, and it'll change your horse's variant color. Now it won't change it, like, so if it, from my understanding, if it has like spots or anything like that, it won't change the spots on it. Like, you're always going to have those same spots. Like if it has white spots, it's always going to have spots in those same places, but it will change the overall color of the horse. I'm gonna stick these bad boys back because that's what I did to my horse. So before he was a brownish color, but now I have switched him over to being gray with a little bit of black around his feet. But as you can see, he still has his white pieces, his white splotches to him. So it does not, from my understanding, change those. Just something really cool that I noticed when I was doing a few things off camera. So we got our paper. We need to get our aquamarine. So let us head downstairs. And I'll show you guys what I kind of did off camera. Or what I did do off camera. So I decided to take the fencing out of this little area here because we weren't really storing anything in here. We still do have the water basin in here, the oak barrel with water in it over here. But we weren't storing our horse in here anymore, so I nixed out the fences here and I brought them over here. I took out these solid walls here and I made them just these fences here. I thought it looked, excuse me, I thought it looked a lot nicer to have this a little bit more open. And probably what I should do is go around the top of this with this same pattern that we have in the front of it here. Or something along those lines. I really should do that. So, or just take out the whole ceiling in general and maybe make it like an oak, like a dark oak wood. That would be very, very nice to see. But yeah, I just wanted to make it a little more open. So we took that out. And I think it looks pretty decent. And I obviously then ran dirt up and down on the stairs, and then the grass will spread on them. And I just like the feel, not the feel, you don't actually feel the grass, but the look of it. It makes it look like it would be like a soft place to walk on. But anywho, so we got our smeltery up. Obviously we went through this last episode. We have 4 blocks of iron and gold in here at the moment. So the plan that we might actually get to this episode as well, after we get this, is if we go to Tinkers, let's go to @Tinkers, I could spell. There are chestplate, core, cast, and boots. So basically there's just armor. You can make armor in Tinkers. And I think that would be a good place to head to next, because it would be good to have some better armor. Now, I don't know for sure if we can make what we need for it yet, though, or if it's still locked. Because it shows that it has where you can make these, but I think you still technically need... I think you still technically need a certain forge for it. So it would be called a armor forge, I believe. And it's not showing, at least I'm not noticing any armors here that can be cast. Okay. So maybe we won't do that this episode because it doesn't look like you can actually craft the armors right now. It's probably in the next age that we'll be able to craft better armor. That's a bit of a bummer, but no worries. At least we looked into it. So let's go back to our astral. So we want to get this constellation paper. We need to get our parchment going, so we need our aquamarine. And luckily we have a good amount of it. The other thing that I had done is I had a lot of lapis that I collected, and so I took it up to the press and had our horse compress them into blocks just to reduce storage space. So let's grab one of those, do that, and we'll get ourselves a piece of parchment. Perfect. Now, the next thing is going to be a little more tricky because we aren't really prepared on that front, and that's what we're going to have to go do next. So if we take a peek in here, yeah, we do not have any of it. If we look at the recipe, we need 2 rock crystals. And rock crystals can be found out in the wild, just like how any other deposit can be found. So you find gold deposits and stuff like that, you can find rock crystals out there. And you can see their samples on the surface. So what we're going to have to do, well, these actually kind of look really cool. Anyway, what we'll have to do is we're going to have to go out and find a sample of this and then dig down to find rock crystals. So we're going to have to go hunting, and we need 2 as well. So I don't know if they're deposited in the same way. I know some in other packs, mod packs, it might just be 1 single rock crystal per, like when you find it. But because this pack has clustered deposits, I don't know if that's going to be the same as well. So, oh, we got some hematite up here. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go out and try to find a deposit or a surface sample of rock crystals. So we're just going to have to go out and explore a little bit, which is perfectly fine. But I'm going to cut away in order to do that, because obviously I don't want you guys to be bored watching me just walking around for however long to find a rock crystal deposit. So I am going to do a little bit of walking, and once I find something, I will be back with you guys. Well guys, that did not take very long at all. We found exactly what we're looking for, rock crystal sample. So we're going to have to dig down to it. So I'm just going to clear out a little bit of area here. Get some of these trees out of the way so we can see what we're trying to excavate here. So this is exactly what we need. Let's take this off of our inventory. Can we grab this bad boy? And we got stardust from that, which I think we have some back at the base, some stardust. I think we got stardust. No, maybe we didn't get stardust from that. I was gonna say maybe we got stardust from an Enderman, but I don't think we did. So the other thing we're gonna actually want to grab is our Dowsing Rod. So this might actually be really far down. Yeah, I believe rock crystals generate close to bedrock. So we're probably going to be hoofing our way down pretty far. I don't think do I have any torches on me? I do not have any torches on me. We're going to have to make some, unfortunately. So what I will do is I will, not that, there we go. Really? I thought you can, What is happening here? Can you not make torches with charcoal? Ah, if you use, oh, you have to use the torches. You have to use twine or fiber? Twine. Okay. Don't have a lot of that on us, unfortunately. Let's grab that. And one of those. That'll give us 2 of these. 2 torches. We're doing our best out here. Alright guys, well, what I will do is I will, I'll dig down and I'll see what we can find. And then obviously we'll be back with you guys. Okay guys, it took me quite some time to find this, and we are obviously down at bedrock now. So what I did, I can explain it. Ooh, okay, it looks like we have a bad guy up there. Get him from here. Anywho, so I came all the way down. I actually stared down at first, found a cavern up there. Had no luck finding the rock crystal, and I couldn't pick it up with our rod at all. I'm actually going to put that away while I'm thinking about it. And so I decided to go back up to the top of the surface and then tunnel straight down where I had plucked the surface sample. And we came all the way down here, and I started digging out this huge area, and we happened to find it. I was actually just about to give up on trying to find this. Because there are, there are other ways that you can get these bad boys. Let's just plop all of that in there for now. Let's get rid of this andesite. I will take that one. I'm happy that our backpack is upgraded. I don't remember if I did that on camera or not, but we did upgrade our backpack, obviously. That is why I'm saying it. Let's organize that. So now it has a lot more space to hold stuff, which is great, but these things take up quite a bit of space actually. So let's try to see if we can collect as many as we can here, because there's, oh wow, there's still so many. Our backpack is getting completely full up. I mean, we could get rid of some of this stuff. We don't really need that much cobblestone because it's easy enough to get cobble. Get rid of some of this stuff. But yeah, there is actually a way to find the rock crystals. Or at least there's a way that can help assist you find them. Alright, let's get all of those in there. Let's organize that. Let's grab some more since we're down here. It is also a big deposit, as you can tell. And you know what? We're probably just going to have to let the rest be, unfortunately. Yeah, there's still even more laying on the ground. We do have this cooked bat meat. We can get rid of that, probably. What else can we just pitch? String. Kind of want to hold on to those. We do have an iron sword in here. We can just keep getting rid of this stuff, I guess. But yeah, clearly it drops just a little bit of rock crystal. So we're going to have to mark this on our map. So... oh, wow. Okay. Oof, that's not what I wanted. Honestly, I don't know why. I'm blanking on how I get to my map. How do I do that? No. Alright, I need to look up the controls, I guess. Options, controls, map. J? Is it J? Why am I not remembering this for some reason? Alright guys, hold on 1 minute. Ah yes, I'm an idiot. The map is based on the atlas, and we have to go into the atlas. I swear, it hasn't been that long since I've played this, but definitely feels like it. So where are we at? Right here, let's add that. Put that, and rock crystal. Done. Perfect. And there's obviously a bunch left here that we can utilize. So yeah, I really quickly though wanted to show you what you can use. Oh, it's Astral. What you can make in order to help you find this. So it's this, the resonating wand. If you make the resonating wand, which takes 2 marble pillars. I don't know if it's just marble or it has to be marble pillar. I think it has to be marble pillars. 2 marble pillars, or just marble, 2 marble, 2 aquamarine, and then an ender pearl. And you can get an ender pearl by melting up molten ender pearl in your smeltery, which is just ender dust like this. And one of them will get you enough to get you a ender pearl, because it only takes 250 millibuckets, and you get 250 from one of those. So you can use this once you make it, and if you use it at nighttime, it will light up where rock crystals are. So it's a very nice way to be able to find them if you're having a hard time finding them. And you can make it like this. It also has it where you can make it in the Luminous crafting table. I think it's 1/2 dozen the other. I think it just works perfectly fine either way. So we got what we need now. Let's try to get out of here. Okay, this is going to be a little bit trickier than I was anticipating it would be. Oh, so close. Come on. No, okay, that did not work. Okay, do we have... I put all of my cobblestone away. Let's try to just pillar up a little bit here. And where is what we're aiming for? Right there. Okay. Boom. Okay. Make some steps like that. Okay, let's do this. Just got to be careful because there is some lava. Perfect. There was some baddies. Yeah, so these guys, oh, you want to be careful of these guys because, oh, they, oh, no. Oh, okay, we're having a rough day here. Those guys are like Blaze and they shoot fireballs at you. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Okay. Oh, shoot. Let's just close this off like so a little bit. Alright. We're hopping up here. Ah, shoot. Now, oh, this is gonna be impossible. Oh no. Okay, I think we've gotten ourselves into a tough spot. I don't have my boots, do I anymore? I do not. Alright guys, well it looks like I'm going to be just pillaring my way out of here. So once we get out of here, I'll be back with you guys. Alright guys, we are back at the base and we are all set. So I made another large chest and I put all of our rock crystals in there. Figured it would be the easiest way to do it. So we just need 2 of these bad boys. We have our paper. Shift those boys over there. That. We need our 2 gold and then 4 aquamarine. And that should be good. And our Necronomicon is already over there at our altar. So let's head over there. Tree's still looking pretty fine. I really do like what I did with that. Okay. We'll just do one of these. And get our way over here. Yeah, definitely some bad stuff has been spawning over here. Or at least it had been. We can probably get rid of some of this. I mean, I can realistically clean it all up later. So, what we will want to do is take our 2 gold and put it on the outside like so. And then our aquamarine will go in each of the corners like this. And then we need our rock crystals, 1 there, 1 there, and then finally we need our parchment paper, which goes in the middle. And then last but certainly not least, we need this bad boy. And if we come over here, okay, that is not the right button. Put that there. Give me that. And that will do its thing. Now let's put this back because we don't need it. Oh. Are we poisoned? Oh, it gave us a really bad poison effect. Okay, but... Oh, did it not work? It didn't work. Okay. See, we had this happen before for some reason, and I don't know 100% why. And maybe I'm just not that familiar with the mod to understand fully what we would be doing wrong. I guess we have to run back up and grab more. Maybe I just put them in the wrong way? But I would think this would be like universal, you know? So if we take a look at it again, yep, overworld, we had that. We put in the rock crystals, we had those on each corner, and we had a piece of parchment in the middle. And it kept our parchment for some reason. So interesting. Okay, so I guess we have to run back over to the base. Holy smokes, look at all these dead fish. Let's grab all of these boys. That is the one nice thing. So when those bad things spawn, they go into the water, and then they end up killing a ton of fish. At least that is my what I have noticed before. Now this could very well be something different that had killed all of these fish, but hey, I'm not complaining. Free fish that we can cook up. All right, let's get back over to the base. Can we? Yes, we can. All right. So unfortunately, we need 2 more of those. And then 2 more of these. Oof, and 4 more of these. And we're running low on our aquamarine, so hopefully this does it this time and we don't have to try to do it again. Oh, no, okay. There we go. Well, let's give it a go again. Let's see what happens. I guess I'll just put it in a different pattern then. Top and bottom like so. Cause yeah, I don't think that there would be any like right or wrong way to put it in there. Like as long as it's mimicking this, I think it would be fine. So we put the rock crystals there. We just need the aquamarine on each corner again. And then we need the Necronomicon. Get some of this out of our way here. And then we just gotta hit it like so. Parchment, please. Alright. Maybe we need to hold the Necronomicon. Oh, my Lanta. There we go. Okay, I guess we just need to hold it. That thing spawned and then went right for the water. Perfect. And we got a ton of stuff. Or a ton of achievements from it. So filling in the gaps, defeat the Ender Menace, and then we what was it? Memorize the drawing of Decidia. Look at this dude just chilling in the water. Yeah, he goes out there and he just kills all the fish. I don't even know if I'm hitting this guy. I'm gonna take it that I'm not. Come on, boy. Got him. Yeah, they just plopped in the water. He went straight for the water, too. What am I? Piranhas? You're kidding me, right? He went straight for the water, which was hilarious. Didn't even bother with me. Was instantly like, yeah, we gotta go for the water. That guy dying? What an idiot. Alright. Let's get out. Oh, is it gonna rain now? Or is that... Oh, that was the Necronomicon charging up. Okay. So we got our paper, our constellation paper. We can take a peek at it. And then it said that we just need to take our... What did we need to use? Our Astral Sorcery journal to store the constellation paper. So we need to get back up to our Astral Sorcery little area. Wow, that did not work. There we go. There we go. Okay. Get back up here. And we need our book. We also need to eat. Dang. We got a ton of raw fish. Let's throw this in the cooker here. Let's grab some of that. Throw those boys in there. We'll eat this cooked mutton. And we will grab our book that's sitting right here. All right. Wow, okay. So it said to... What did it say to do again? Right click while holding the Astral Sorcery journal. Oh. Ah, okay. So you shift right click and you can stick it in there in the book. That is pretty cool. And it automatically put it in here, so. Don't know. Discovery. Oh, okay. So there's its own progressions in here as well. So you have the constellation paper, which we did. And it kind of shows you how to do it. We have ancient shrines. Scattered across the world are ancient shrines, built from marble by a civilization long past. Some of the most impressive shrines, featuring elaborate structures, have been located atop high hills and mountains, while smaller ones have been dug up from under the sands in the desert. While they don't seem to be very special at first, it's told that many of them harbor old and sacred treasure. Unlike the legends, however, only a few old chests and stories of strange floating crystals have ever been found. The floating crystals are quite bizarre. They appear to emit a constant shimmering starlight that flickers in an eerie and enchanting way. There's little doubt that these crystals are artificial. Their true age and origin is particularly impossible to determine. But after some observation, the crystal energies seem to be fixed in their alignment with the stars. Not even the tiniest silver can be chipped from the crystals in these shrines, even with the most destructive methods. Interesting. Maybe placing a crafting table close by would yield something interesting. Okay. Is that part of our next movement? No, the light well from Astral Sorcery will allow certain items to be liquefied into liquid starlight. Interesting. They also have this. The Luminous crafting table requires the starlight meter to be filled before crafting operation can be completed. Craft and use the Phosic resonator to locate an area in the world that is rich in starlight to craft with. You'll have a difficult time finding it during the daytime. It's best to wait until night. So Starlight Geolocation. So that's something that we could do next. Where is it? Right here. I think this is it, right? That's not too bad to make. A bronze rod, but if we use it in here, it's just 2 marble. Ooh, we do need liquefied starlight if we're gonna make this. And we need a light well to do it. We need ruined marble, which is pretty easy to make, and we can do it with our chisel. Right? No, we can't do it like that. We can take normal marble and then chiseled marble. Okay, we need a lot of marble. And that's part of the next one, right? Is the liquefy. So, do we have any marble chilling out? We do. I thought I might have pitched a good amount of it. Thought that's what we needed to do. So we need chiseled marble. So marble, just like that. What are we missing? Missing marble, but this is marble. Oh, maybe it's the wrong kind of marble. Yeah, Astral Sorcery marble is not the same as the marble that we have. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna have to find some Astral Sorcery stuff. Yeah, because there's more raw marble, but for whatever reason it doesn't want to work the same. Interesting. Yeah, it's got to be Astral Sorcery marble, not chiseled marble. Okay. So we're going to have to go and find one of those places, and I have not found one yet. Do I have some of this stardust chilling? Can we merge? Yeah, there we go. Shift that over there. Merge. Nope, I think it's probably downstairs. Yeah, but we haven't seen one of those yet. One of the altars. It's probably in here. Yep, it's in there. Interesting. Move that there. Move some of this stuff down like so. We're gonna have to make some more arrows soon, unfortunately. Alright, well, we go hunting. There might be one way up there at the top of that mountain. Because it said that the top high hills definitely is a high hill. I mean, we could go and explore it and see what we can find. But as of now, we have not found... We've not found one of these. I mean, even through all of our travels that we did, we haven't found one. Oh, there's some trees here. You can just maneuver around a little bit here. Alright, can we, Nope. There we go. Anything up here? This is so high up. This is crazy. I do kind of miss our wild dog boots. The movement speed on those were insane. I mean, this does give us a good bird's eye view, but unfortunately, I'm not seeing anything. Is that a horse up here? Oh, it's a sheep. There's olive wood here. Let's get up here a little more. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I haven't seen one of those before, unfortunately. So maybe we just need to do a little bit more exploring. Because I don't see one up here either. Let's take another peek here at our progression. Yeah, that's interesting. Ah, see. It's actually, well, that's actually interesting. A resonating wand, but maybe the resonating wand is used more than for just finding the, rock crystals. Let's take a peek in here. Can we go back? Yeah, the resonating wand. Okay, let's read up on this. When using a crafting table near one of the strange crystals in the ancient ruins, the crystal focuses a single ray of starlight onto the table. The light is dim, yet it seems to have an effect on the malleability and density of certain materials on the crafting table. This unlocks various crafting recipes that are not normally possible, the simplest of which is a basic wand that is capable of interacting with various types of starlight-sensitive devices. The resonating wand also has some other curious properties when it is held in either hand at night. It vibrates and emits energy sparks of white light and gather in seemingly random locations around the surface of the land. Nothing seems out of place or special on the surface, though maybe there's something deep underground. Huh, okay, that's kind of interesting because we needed to find those, we needed to find that starlight dust, or that, yeah, the rock crystals. I mean, we needed to find the rock crystals in order to be able to craft the, that parchment stuff that we needed, to progress to even get to that point. So I feel like the, progression of the achievements here is a little out of whack. Now, I don't know if that is how it normally is, and maybe I'm just misunderstanding some stuff here, but to me it seems a little funky. So, but it is what it is. I want to try to find some of these ruins, though, which could be kind of hard, considering we haven't seen any before. I guess we just have to keep exploring and see what we can find. Do we seriously have a swamp biome this close to us? Oh, my Lanta. Well, I guess we did. We didn't explore far enough. Oh, and there's a, one of those biomes over there, too. Alright. Here is the dark oak. Which, while we're here, we could grab some wood, which I think this chops down the whole tree. Maybe it doesn't. It does. Ah, perfect. So we can get a ton of wood from here. Holy smokes. Okay. Well, I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to explore a little more and see what we can find, because unfortunately, it's looking like if we want to progress down that line, we're going to have to find one of those ancient ruins. And thus far, we haven't been able to find one. So what I will do is I'll do some exploring around, and once I hopefully find something, I will be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so unfortunately I'm having no luck finding what we're looking for, but I did find this really cool biome here. So it's got fir trees, and look at this, it's got a floating island right here with water going down to the ground. It kind of curves up like so, and then over here, which is pretty cool, is it kind of comes up and then it has like a cliff overhang there. I think it just looks really cool. And it looks like we too have another swamp biome over there, which is just kind of funny because we spent so much time trying to find one, and then now we're just finding a lot of them very close to us. So yeah, unfortunately we're not having any luck, so what I probably am gonna have to do is just do a little exploring more so off camera and see what we can find, because hopefully we'll be able to find one of them relatively close by. Because if we take a peek at our atlas here, we are currently right here, and through all of our exploring, I don't know, I haven't been able to find one yet. At least not one that I recall finding. So yeah, like I said, what I'll do is I'll probably try to do some exploring off camera to find one. But if I don't have any luck right then and there, then probably what we will end up doing in next episode is heading back to the Between Lands and progressing on some of this stuff, because I think, like I had mentioned before, it would be really cool to get into this. Like, we could even just look at all of the items that come with this, and we could make an Octane Sword, which would be really cool. I don't know what this does to it. Ah, okay, that's pretty cool. So you can add a gem to it, and they have different ones. So gain strength, heal, or weaken enemy, which is pretty cool. What does that do? Well coated, good as new, well coated. Scabist. Interesting. Oh, and then you can enchant stuff, and oh, what is that? The animator? A life crystal and sulfur. It looks like it fixes it. Okay. Well, yeah, obviously there is a ton of stuff to do in this, and I'm really excited to keep doing it more. So you know what? I will do just a teeny bit of exploring on my own, off camera, and then if we find one, we find one. If we don't, then we'll just keep moving on with oh, there's one of those altars there that we needed to get the wand to go to the Between Lands. But if we don't find one, then we'll just keep going with the Between Lands regardless. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to leave a like down below. Lets me know that you guys are enjoying this series as much as I am. If you want to follow along, you guys know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and bell notification. Otherwise, thank you for sticking through till the end. I will catch y'all in the next episode. Thanks. Bye.